I waited my whole childhood to get to that point of my life, and I went the wrong direction.
I held up my entire youth to arrive at that place of my life, and I headed some unacceptable path. I headed down some unacceptable path. You understand what I'm talking about. So, it was the most obviously terrible choice, man, I made in my life. You understand what I mean, frankly, with you, man. That was Papoose confessing all about how his decision of Old Flame could have been one of the most horrendously awful choices of his life. What slip up was he referring to? It was disregarding the signs, definitely. You like an elder sibling to me. I said, Ye? I received this strange message, man, and you realize you would truly prefer not to pay stuff. Appreciate that no more, except for this fellow was exceptionally perplexing. He had subtleties. So we overlooked it. Turns out it was his lady making the rounds with the very man she had recently discovered conning claims. With no doubt I'm looking mind Papu, man. What's happening? I see occurrence, I think, not to a many individuals. In actuality, love is a fantasy. And keeping in mind that some would contradict this perspective, it presumably comes from them carrying on with that fantasy life. Anyway, it appears to be that very life may be a legend to numerous others. Basically, that is what it resembles for individuals and media outlets, as things are quite often never as they appear to be. Well, it appears Papoose recently found that out the most difficult way possible, as ongoing reports appear to validate the premonitions the man had previously been having about his lady not being completely forthright with him. There are presumably just a small bunch of individuals who can say they haven't heard the tea about what's been happening in the Papoose Remy Mama family, and on the off chance that you're one of those that haven't, we should simply make statements appear to have taken a turn for the most horrible between them. This is practically staggering in light of the fact that Maine a year prior from now, these individuals had everybody, including fans and VIPs, the same, shouting their names as the meaning 2 or 3 objectives. They seem to have hacked the actual texture of what an ideal love relationship ought to resemble, and perhaps at the time they had to be sure hacked it. Yet all that we've seen starting there till presently demonstrates that they could have slipped to this end. The whole web internet was halted abruptly when news hit that one of them had been venturing out on the other anyway. Things additionally didn't decay as much until proof get out that not in the least did one of them appear to have betrayed the other, yet that extremely bamboozling act appeared to have been finished with somebody they had an expert connection with. That, right as in the individual that caused the fracture between them, appeared to have been directly in front of them this time. Let me know what could hurt more than figuring out somebody near you had been playing with your life. Up and down those sentiments appear to be where Papoose's head is stuck right now, as the new news that just stirred things up around town addresses the way that the man had been correct about Remy Mama from the start in any event. When he wasn't certain about it presently, it's all everybody can discuss on the web, and keeping in mind that you'd figure you would have a thought of individuals' response to this, I'm here to let you know that nothing could set you up for exactly the way that serious individuals are taking the news. Every one of the subtleties are here, so remain in tune with me till the end. From being unshakable to getting broken like glass, the narrative of Papoose and Remy Mama is practically similar to an adoration subject film that finished in misfortune, yet the kind of misfortune that some, even one of the gatherings, appear to have seen coming, albeit the two of them are among the best rappers in the business. Remy Mama and Papoose are additionally known for their relationship. Sooner or later, they were even viewed as an influence couple in hip jump ride, all close to Beyonce and Jay-Z. Just to place into point of view how profoundly these individuals have been held in the business throughout the long term, the pair have been together for north of 15 years and are hitched with 2 kids. Their relationship has experienced its promising and less promising times throughout the long term, yet they have serious areas of strength for stayed focused on one another anyway. It appears to be all of that could have come crashing down 2 or 3 weeks prior. P hit the fan in a rap fight, including Remy Mama and Papoose. On the off chance that you're not knowledgeable in the fight rap area, a new occurrence has the web humming while at the same time facilitating a fight rap rivalry. A hopeful declared that another fight rapper was laying down with Remy Mama. And despite the fact that Remy without a doubt had a daily existence before Po 2 or 3 has been together for no less than 14 years, so apparently this unequivocal rendezvous happened at some point during her relationship with Papoose anyway. To the gossip factory, Remy appears to have been going behind her better half's back with a fight rapper, Simple the Block Chief, for quite a long time. In spite of the fact that at the time there was no cruel proof, a ton has changed from that point forward. Now, we should say the duping pair could have at last been uncovered the supposed deceiving bits of hearsay encompassing Remy Mama and Simple the Block Commander have been spiraling for a really long time. Yet fans are sure the two are sweethearts after late film caught them at a football match up. The reputed couple went on an outing to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania over the course of the end of the week, where they went to the Falcons Cowpokes football matchup on Sunday, November 5th. A fan got Remy and EAS together inside the arena while on Instagram Live, yet confused the fight rapper with Remy's significant other Papoose. Could you at any point accept it? Better believe it. I'm take a gander at Remy M. Papoose man. What's happening? I see take a gander at Remy Mama and Papoose man. What's happening? The obscure man said while glimmering the camera their way in the video. Both Remy and E should be visible grinning at one another prior seconds. Seeing the camera once his face became unmistakable, the cameraman immediately dismissed his telephone. Tragically for her, few virtual entertainment clients had proactively gotten a clear looked at perspective on Simple, which added more fuel to Remy's embarrassment of supposed treachery. The video was likewise shared on X, where fans appeared to be practically 100% sure that the vain lyricist local was venturing out on her better half of 15 years. Talking about fans, a couple of them seemed to, in any case, be in dismay about the bit of hearsay that Remy would truly betray Pop. One individual composed, "Damn, there became more like absolutely no chance she just betrayed Pop I could do without her yet. You got to concede Pop holder her down in the event that it's valid." Love sucks. One more client who appeared to be trying to claim ignorance about the news composed, "It doesn't seem to be REM yet. Who am I to say I know a certain something in the event that that isn't her? I would sue the it out of this large number of web journals and the individual that initially detailed this for slander of character, for spreading lies generally." It seemed like a great many people were Papoose's ally in all of this, particularly this client who composed, "We stand with Pop. Who's a genuine man, let that young man be well." It is absolutely impossible that you won't understand how Papoose was violated in all of this, particularly assuming you know their story. You find as of late Papoose has been focusing on exactly the way that far he went to ensure Mai was in every case. Okay, even when everybody walked out on her, he used to let me know, like, you can't do this, you got to zero in on your vocation, and I resembled I couldn't care less about that, so everything just deteriorated for me around then, like my entire world came crashing. Then, only weeks back, Remy Mama and Papoose snatched the titles, not for their inspiring romantic tale, nor their music, yet for their relationship issues. Remy Mama at the time wound up at the center of attention because of charges of betraying Papoose while she was in jail. Their relationship traverses a noteworthy 15 years, which is the reason the insight about their supposed separation has sent shockwaves through their devoted fan base. Gracious, better believe it, man. I hit rock him around that time, man, like it was. It was genuine awful. You realize Papoose's new disclosures illustrate his steady help for his better half during testing times anyway. It appears to be that Rye didn't esteem his help at all. Rye made some intense memory. She burned through 6 long years in jail beginning in July 2007. This happened due to an episode at a club in Manhattan where Barnes Joseph had chanced Remy was sentenced for attack, ownership of weapons, and endeavored pressure. On May 13, 2008, she got a 8-year jail sentence, yet she generally kept up with that. The shooting was unplanned. Papoose around then was Remy's sweetheart. Through it all, Papoose remained close by. He never undermined her or even conversed with different ladies while she was in jail. He was unbelievably steadfast and strong. Papoose's affection for Remy was solid to the point that he was even prepared to wed her while she was in jail. Yet things took a dangerous turn when he got found attempting to assist her departure from jail. He with Night portrays a story when he was tossed into the phone. He was able to face a major legitimate challenge for her, which shows exactly the way that profound his affection was. "And he tossed me in a cell. What anyway?" Due to this, he was unable to see Remy for quite a long time, which deferred their wedding plans. In the end, they traded their commitments via telephone. From that point forward, Remy and Papoose turned into several objectives. They invited their girl. Think back in 2018, and their relationship transport has been brilliant since Papoose has reliably decided to remain close by. through various challenges. Papoose said he needs to respect his sovereign, assuming she contradicts something he needs to think about her point of view. Proceeding, he even called her sovereign of all sovereigns. Anyway, things have gone off in an unexpected direction in their relationship in light of the fact that Remy